How you going, everybody? So it's the day before the car show. We're just cruising up to Dunedin. We're not far away from being there. We left reasonably early, about 7 I suppose, or thereabouts. Might have been about before 7 this morning. We thought we'd just make a day of it up here, have a bit of a look around, do a few things, spend the night up here, and then go to this car show because it's reasonably early in the morning. We would have had to leave at 6 in the morning, easy, to try and get there in time, because it's probably about 2.5 hour drive without traffic up here. So I didn't really want to do that, so we thought we'll just stay up here for the night and have a bit of a change of scenery for a few days. Yes, I did forget my hat, unfortunately. But anyway, so we just stopped at a little place called Lake Waihola. So yeah, we'll just have a bit of I'll give you a little bit of a nosy round, but unfortunately it's a bit windy. Using Rachel's phone, because I'll save my phone for doing the car show footage, just depending on how much footage we get. So anyway, we'll get out and just give you a little look around. light on my phone, I couldn't see. That's sweet. Man, that's nice. There you go, guys. So that's the morning of the car show. It's about 8:30 in the morning. It doesn't start for another hour or so. The weather ain't too good. We came up here yesterday. It was reasonable. It was pretty windy all the way up. We got here and it was sort of calmish, but the wind just kept coming this way. It was quite windy when we left it. But yeah, it's just, hopefully we get a bit of a break, so we at least get a few cars turn up and get a bit of footage for you guys. I've got a couple of little clips yesterday of this, like, I don't know, it was about 6 or 7 seater trike in Dunedin. Yesterday there must have been sort of tours around, and when we were coming out to a hotel lodge, what do you want to call it, there yesterday. At one of the times we come back here, we're doing little bits and pieces. There was a 55 and a 33 and a Fairlane, mid-60s Fairlane, sitting just along the road a little bit, so I went and got a little bit of a couple of clips of that. So, but yeah, if it turns into a real fizzer today, what we're probably going to do, depending on how long we stay here, we'll probably go back down through the coast, what they call the Catlins Coast, which is really rugged. It's beautiful and pretty if the weather's good and we can get into a few spots. And well, as long as it's not real shitty, like rain and real low cloud, it should be quite pretty, even if it's a bit rough. Even the rough might make it a bit more spectacular with the waves and stuff like that, so we might try and do that and tag it on the end of the video if the car show turns into a real fizzer. But we might go that way anyway, depending on time. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright guys, see you shortly. Well, yeah, the weather hasn't got any better. So what's happening here is it's actually they're going to do a cruise because the weather's so bad. They would normally do a car show as well. I think they end up back here. But so what we're going to do is I'm going to do a quick bit of a walk around just to show some of the stuff that's here at the moment. They leave about 11 o'clock, which is in about half an hour, so we might bugger off just about 10 minutes before and go find a couple of spots that we can stop on their cruise map and just get a bit of stuff going past, and hopefully there's a bit of a reasonable turnout, and then we'll head home and we'll try to go down through the coast roads and get a bit of footage. But yeah, we might just try and see if we can get a couple lots of stuff coming past, at least anyway, on their route before they head back towards here. Anyway guys, because it's pretty rough, so it's not really worth hanging around for, but I'll try and do the best I can. Alright. So sorry for the wind, but I'll just put music over top. Hey, young guys. So we left the car thing run, show, what do you want to call it. That sort of didn't end up very well because of the weather. I don't know how many people probably turned away, but it would have been quite a few. Unfortunately, there's probably, it might have been 20, between 20 and 30 cars there. I didn't really have a count up. When I look back through the footage, I might be able to tell you. But anyway, so we decided to just carry on after we got a couple of drive-by shots, and we're going back around to the coast road where Rachel and I haven't really driven down through this part of it. We're actually round in the Tyree Heads now, which is just south of Dunedin, going around the coast. Rachel's actually down on the beach getting some footage of the waves crashing in. It's really rough. It's pretty windy still, but the day's sort of half clearing. It might end up all right for the rest of the day, we don't know. But basically, what we're going to do, we're going to cruise home through a lot of the coast if we can, where we can. There's some of it you got to jump back up and then come back in a few places. But yeah, we'll do what we can and get you some pretty cool footage going home. So yeah, it was a real shame that the weather just turned up crap for this sort of car run show that they were doing. Like I was talking to some of the organisers there. Actually, I got his card here, or I was talking to his offsider and him as well. These guys. I was talking to these guys, and they said last year they had 200 to 300 cars there in their proper show. This is another one of these ones that they've done like a light version. So basically, they were going to do they're going to have a gathering, have a car run, and then come back and probably just have a bit of a mingle around, I guess, and probably call it a day, depending on the weather, I guess. Like if it was going to be a nice day, they might have hung around for a while. But it hasn't been very nice. It's really windy. It's just a bit of a shame, but anyway. So yeah, we'll get some good footage on the way home. Go around some of what they call the Catlin Coast and up around here near Dunedin, which was you going doing through the Tyree Heads and that. Yeah, so this Tyree Heads piece I've never been through, or not that I can remember. I may have been through here as a kid, but apart from that, yeah, I can't remember. And Rachel doesn't think she's been through here either. So we're just going on a bit of a venture today, trying to cover some country that we haven't seen, that we haven't had an opportunity to. And because it was such a rough day and we left early, we thought, well, we may as well go a few places we haven't seen before or haven't been for a long time, so, and get a bit more footage for you guys to see. So try and make a decent video out of all this. Alright guys, we'll catch you later on. There you go, everybody. So this is the Tyree mouth. We just come over that bridge with a little video. So I thought I'm just try to tuck myself in out of the wind a bit so you can hear me, hopefully. I am not sure what that little island's called over there. I'll put that up on the screen later on when I get back and edit. Just give you a little view around here. Yeah, I can't remember going in around here, but I may have done when I was a younger kid. But it's pretty nice little spot. Like the sun's out now and it feels quite nice. Jake's just doing having a little fish here. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, so I can zoom in. Go on a jet ski over there underneath the bridge. Lol. It's actually his first thing he's ever caught, and it's a shellfish. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah. Number 2. They're dragging them in. Oh, the jet ski's coming across here. There must be a little shellfish along there. That'll be what it is. There'd be a little shellfish there. And you're hooking them. Which is nuts. I think you're fishing here for the wrong reason. There you go, guys. So we've been back just a little while. So the last clip that you would have seen was where we were driving through the bush and there was a down tree. So that sort of finished our escapade of going around through the coast, because by the time we backtracked and then had to go back out into the main road, just like the normal way, you actually have to go back out to the main road anyway, but we were going to go further down. But yeah, we just decided by the time we'd gone all the way through that road and then backtracked and gone back out to the main road, to the main highway instead of going around some of the coast roads, we're just like, nah, bugger it, we'll just head for home, which was a bit of a shame. It was sort of just, by the time everything else had sort of gone a bit weird with the weekend, with the weather and the wind, and then sort of like the car run show thing for those poor guys that organised that, was a bit of a fizz. It was nice to see there was a few cars turned up, probably 25, 30 on probably tops. But even some of them, when we actually scooted ahead and waited for the cars to come through, after the ones you've seen went through, we probably waited another good 5 or 6 minutes or more, thinking that there was some more coming through, because I'm pretty sure all the ones that turned up didn't all go through. They may have come through after we left, but I just, I thought 5 or 6 minutes should have been plenty after those other ones come through. We didn't see any more. So yeah, we sort of did a couple of stops, and a couple of 3 stops and caught those little clips, which was a real shame. It is what it is. You're always going to get one of those weekends that just turns to crap with the weather and things just don't happen. It was quite good. As I said in an earlier clip, I think those guys said when they organised that properly, and it's not a sort of a light thing because of the COVID, they were a bit scared of organising it properly. They have 200 to 300 cars there, give or take. And they have a bit of a run, and then they all meet up at one of those. There's some grounds there close to there, and they all park up and do a big car show. That would have been awesome, but it wasn't to be. So anyway, next weekend hopefully will be good, and we'll carry on. But I'm going to turn the camera around. I've already done some footage for this, but I'm just going to give you a wee tease. So I've got something in front of me that I'll pan down on in a second. So I'm going to make something out of this in some upcoming videos once I get a few bits and pieces together. But here it is. So a bit of a teaser. So please like, share and subscribe, and if you've got this far, please sub. Cheers guys, thanks.